Tara Carr with Tara Talks with KDIV 98.7 FM, here with Mayor Lionel Jordan. Great to have you here.
It's great to be here.
So, Mayor Jordan, Mayor of Fayetteville, and in my opinion, the best Mayor of Fayetteville. Obviously, you the only mayor since I've been here. But just want to say, first of all, welcome to our studio. I know the last time we interviewed you, we met in your office, so we're happy to welcome you here and have you here. So thank you so much for that.
Great to be here. Great to be here.
So let's just hop right into the first question. So first of all, congratulations on your re-election. I was excited to be able to cast my vote. Can you just tell us what's your main focus with your re-election?
Well, you know, I've been a citizen. My family has actually lived in this region for 6 generations. Wow. So, and I have lived in, I was born in this city. I was raised about 20 miles from here and came back to go to college in 1972. So I've been here about 45 years. And, but it's a great place to live, work, and play. What you have to understand and is that the city is what the city is, and it's a, you know, a lot of folks, they'll market this or they'll market that, but what I believe is what makes this city stand out, it's not what we market, it's what we believe. We believe in one another and taking care of one another and moving the city forward together. That's the way I've governed. I have 3 guiding principles. That's an open door, an open mind, and an open heart, and it's worked well for me. And that's what we've governed this city by. So we're excited about the next 4 years. And this is, I was 2 terms on the council, and this is my 3rd term as mayor. So it's 20 years at the end of this term. So in city government, because I really understand how this city thinks, and so it's been good.
That's good. Well, I can tell you're appreciated because I drive by the sign on the side of a building that says Fayetteville loves Mayor Jordan, so it's good to know that you are appreciated and loved. Well, my next question for you, just scrolling through my timeline, of course, per usual, there's a picture of a Black Lives Matter banner in Fayetteville, and that went viral.
Yes.
Tell me about that. Tell me about what you know. This is Black History Month, and what was behind your decision-making process of taking such a solid and firm and bold statement and stand.
Because I believe also in equality, diversity, and inclusion, and that means everybody. You know, we accept people in this city, no matter what the color of their skin or their religious belief or who they love or what country they come from. We're all one. Yeah. And so this was the 3rd year we had celebrated Black History Month, and I was very excited. And this is the 2nd year we actually put the banner up. And so I thought it was, but it went viral. This year was it's amazing. But you know, what I love about that banner, it says so much in that banner. It says, we're celebrating Black History Month because it could say because Black Lives Matter, because Fayetteville cares. And we do. Everybody's life matters. And, you know, we are celebrating Black History Month, and Black lives do matter. Everybody matters. And if you're a good leader of a city, everybody's life matters, and you make it as good as you can for everybody. Absolutely. And so I was very proud of the banner. That actually came out of a group, just to give you a little history on that. Yeah. When I first came in office in 2009, we started a group called Fayetteville Forward, which was 13 groups around town. One of them was the inclusion group. And out of the inclusion group came the Compassion Fayetteville group. And then the Black History event came out of Compassion Fayetteville. And so they put that together. Yeah, that was a great event. Oh, it was a great event. It was just so exciting, and it was a great celebration because African Americans in this city has always been with this city and helped build the foundation of this city. And so it was exciting for me. It was so they came in 3 years ago and said, well, let's do a Black History Month. And I said, great, let's go. And so the banner is just a statement of really what and who this city is.
Yeah. I've heard you say, just at a couple of events that I've attended, I've heard you say, in Fayetteville, in this city, we build bridges and not walls.
We do.
And I love that statement. I love that. That really resonated with me. I love that. And I just want to know, can you give us, it's a good statement and it's exciting and fun, but can you give us a few examples of just ways that our listeners and our Fayetteville residents can do that? What are ways that they can build bridges just in this current political climate?
You know, the best way you can build those bridges is build them out of love. Compassion for one another. You see, there's two types of government you can have. You can have a consumer-based government that always says, what's in it for me? What do I get out of it?
Yeah.
But we believe in a partnership-based government where we're all part owners. No matter where you come from or who you love, what you believe, we're all one in this city. And it's that bridge of love, you know, and you can't get there by putting up these little walls, these little silos where nobody can get in. We don't build walls around this city. We tear them down. And we accept everyone and we welcome everyone. And but it's a bridge of love one to another and serving one another. As I go back to my guiding principles, it's we believe in an open door where everyone's accepted. We believe in an open mind where everybody can express themselves and feel part owner, and we believe in an open heart where we love one another and we serve one another. We serve one another rather than being served, and that's that bridge of one to another.
That's awesome.
That bridge will get you anywhere you want to go to. That bridge of love will take you places you've never been before. A heart of servitude, serving one another. Those are those bridges I talk about. That's what makes us unique and different in this city.
That's awesome. So just tell me about, you can speak about either your 20 years in service with the city or just this current term or maybe your 2 or 3 terms as mayor. What was your greatest accomplishment? And then what are, maybe a couple things coming up that you're looking forward to most?
I think 2 of my greatest accomplishments, and I say my accomplishments, it's our accomplishments. It's the city's accomplishments.
Absolutely.
Was the Civil Rights Ordinance a few years ago for the LGBTQ community. And that went all the way to the state Supreme Court. But I was real proud of this city for voting for equality and acceptance and inclusion. The people voted that ordinance in. And the other one was the preservation of Kessler Mountain. That's 400 acres of pristine urban forest that'll never be touched again. And we do that for our children and our children's children. I told somebody the other day about that, getting that piece of property. I said, if this city lasts 10,000 years and they walk on that piece of property, they're not going to remember the mayor, the council. Right. They might remember Frank Sharp, who really got it going, but they won't remember us. But they're going to look at that just like they do at the city park in New York. And they're going to look at that and they're going to say, I don't know who the leaders were at that time, but they sure had a vision for us because, look, our children can go through this urban forest. It's the same way it was 10,000 years ago when they first preserved it, and I think that's really important for our heritage. But and some of the another great thing that we've done is really stressed social justice and inclusion, and I can't stress that enough. I think if you just look at everything that I do in this city, if you look at it, is it a wheel? The hub is social justice and love and compassion and partnership and all of us working together, and then everything
branches
is like a spokes on that wheel and it just goes round and round and round. And it'll take you places you've never been. That wheel will get hooked up with the wagon. It'll take you places you've never been before.
Yeah, that's awesome. So I know we always look at the bragging rights, and as someone who loves living here, I love to be able to brag to my friends across the nation of, Fayetteville on the top 3, top 5, number 3, number 10, top 10. So I think we fell from 3rd best place to live to 5th best place to live, but still in the top 10, which is very impressive. Can you talk about that, and what do you think makes Fayetteville the best place to live, and how proud are you of that ranking for us?
I think first we need to explain that that's not just a ranking for the city. That is a regional ranking. We're the Fayetteville MSA, which also includes Springdale and Rogers and Bentonville and Siloam and some of the other cities. So it's a regional, like when I talk about place to live.
Yes, Northwest Arkansas.
It's Northwest Arkansas. Yeah. I don't say the city. It's best place to live, which is the region. But if you look at the ad that they put out on TV, they do highlight our city an awful lot. Yeah. And so I'm very proud of that fact. But it's proud to be part of a region, and it's all of us working together in that partnership-based government. I mean, there's a scripture that says one will put 1,000 to flight, but 2 will put 10,000 to flight. I mean, the more people you've got in unity, the stronger you get. It's not about I, it's about we, and it's not a singular thing. It's a team thing, and once you understand that you're working with a team, and everybody has a job to do. Now, my job is to be the mayor of the city, but that doesn't make me any more important that someone that comes to my office every day and makes sure my floors are kept clean. Yeah. And make sure that the bathroom's kept clean. I mean, they're important too, and they're partners too. Yeah. We all got different jobs. And when you take it from there and you expand that goes out into a region, then it goes out into a nation, and then it goes out into the world. Yeah. And then we change everything now, don't we? Yeah.
Well, thanks again for sitting down with us. Is there anything you'd like to add or anything you want to tell our listeners?
I want everybody to know how much I love this city and how much I love all the citizens in this city and how we're all in this together. Yeah. And everybody's important and everybody's welcome and everybody's a partner. Yeah. And you just keep doing what you do, and I'll keep doing what I do. Yeah. And we'll see this the best time in our lives that we have ever seen, not only for ourselves, but our children and our children's children.
All right. Thank you so much for sitting down with us. Really appreciate it. This is Tara Carr with Tara Talks for KDIV 98.7 FM. Be sure to follow us on all of our social media accounts, KDIV 987, and check out our website, KDIV987.com. Or feel free to email me, tarakdiv@gmail.com.